Welcome to Detective Riddles.
You have 30 seconds for each riddle, but if you require more time, you may pause the video. A Japanese ship captain went to oil some parts of the ship. He left his expensive ring on the table. When he returned, it was missing. He asked 3 of his staff. The cook said, "I was in the kitchen preparing tonight's dinner." The engineer said, "I was working in the engine room, making sure everything was running smoothly." The seaman said, "I was on the mast correcting the flag because someone had attached it upside down by mistake." The captain immediately knew who it was. How? Who do you think was the thief? Well, it was clearly the seaman. It is a Japanese ship, and the Japanese flag is white with a single red dot in the middle. It can't be hung upside down. On the first day of school, the history teacher was murdered. There were 4 people at the school that the police suspected. These were their alibis. The landscaper said he was outside mowing the lawn. The math teacher said he was giving a mid-year test. The basketball coach said he was running practice drills with his players. The principal said she was in her office. After hearing this, the police arrested the killer immediately. How? Use your brains. Obviously, it is the math teacher, because it's the first day of school, so how could he prepare for mid-year exam? A woman is sitting in her hotel room when someone knocks at the door. She opened the door and finds a man she's never seen before. He says, "Oh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake and thought this was my room." He then walks away and got into an elevator, so the woman shut her door and phoned the security. What made the woman so suspicious? It is obvious that you don't knock on your own hotel room door. The Greens live in a grand home. One morning, Mr. Green finds his gardener dead and calls the police. The detective questions the staff. Driver: I was washing the car outside. Cook: I was making lunch. Maid: I was dusting the corners of the house. From the replies, he knew who the killer was. Who was it, and how did the detective know? You thought it was the driver? There is no way it is the driver. It's the cook, because gardener was dead in the morning and the cook said he was making lunch. A man is found hanging in a room 4 feet off the floor. There is nothing else in the room except for a large puddle of water below him. The police do not see anything the man would have climbed on to hang himself. Did he commit suicide, and, if so, how did he do it? Do you think he was murdered? No, he committed suicide by doing a simple thing. He stood on a block of ice and put the noose around his neck. Then he kicked the ice block and hung. Once the ice melted, all that left a puddle of water on the floor. A man is discovered dead sitting at his desk, alone in the locked office. He did not commit suicide and there were no weapons in the room. The only clue is a sealed envelope on the desk in front of him. How did he die? It's simple. The envelope glue was poisoned, and when the man licked the envelope to seal it, he died. Who shot her? Cried a man as he rushed into the hospital where his wife was kept. The police asked him where he was last night. He told he was spending the night at a friend's place. When he called to check on his wife, the maid answered the call and just told him that his wife has been taken to the hospital. After hearing this, the police immediately arrested him. Why? You should think logically. As soon as he entered the hospital, he cried, "Who shot her?" How would he know that she was shot when no one informed him? Last night there was a party at the bar. By 2 p.m. all the alcohol had been finished. A group of friends said goodbye to Maya when she left. That was the last time anyone saw her. Her body found near the bar this morning. Detective interviewed 3 suspects. Ryan said, when she left, I went to the bathroom. Kylie said, I ordered 1 more beer at the bar. Jack said, I was talking to the girl I had just met. Who killed Maya? It is obvious that the killer is Kylie because there was no alcohol left at the bar, so Kylie could not order a beer. A woman was horrified to find a fly in her tea. The waiter took her cup and went into the kitchen and returned with a fresh cup of tea. She sipped and then shouted, "You brought me the same cup of tea." How did she know? It's simple, because she had already added sugar to her tea. A man reported to the police that his wife had taken her own life. When police arrived at the scene, they found a bottle of poison next to the woman's body. The bottle was immediately sent to the forensic lab for fingerprint analysis. After careful examination, the lab technician found the fingerprints of the dead lady on the bottle, but he made a surprising declaration. It was not a suicide, it was a murder. Why do you think he came to this conclusion? Think logically, young detectives. The woman's fingerprints were found on the bottle itself. There were no prints on the cap. If she had truly poisoned herself, she would have had to open the bottle. A man is found dead in his study with a gun in one hand and a cassette recorder in the other. When the police pressed play, they heard, "I can't go on," followed by a gunshot. It seemed like suicide, but the detective told it is a murder. Why he told this? Use your brains, little detectives. If he truly shot himself, he couldn't have rewound the tape. It means someone killed him. A woman reports her valuable painting stolen from her art gallery. She claims it was an inside job, as only a few employees had access. The detective questions the 3 suspects. The curator said he was arranging a new exhibit. The security guard said he was monitoring the cameras. The cleaner said she was emptying the trash. The detective immediately knew who was lying. Who was it and why? Dear young detective, for this riddle, write your answer and comment. We would love to see your answers in the comments.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more fun and interesting riddles.